yet again to another episode of Learning Violin in Lulu. It's me, Lulu, and my violin, Bob. And today you just heard Great is Thy Faithfulness, the song that many Christians identify with because they've sang it so many times. And today, before we start the show, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos as we drop them out. And also follow us on all our social medias, including Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And coming soon, the TikTok account. So today I'm going to talk to you about the difference between online school for violinists and in-person school. So we recently just passed 2020, and as many of you guys know, most of the kids inside the school, when they started school, they were forced to go and start to study inside in online schools because of COVID-19. And there's a lot of differences between the school inside virtual learning and school inside the in-person learning. And today I'm going to tell you the differences. So, difference number one, online learning was just the face of our teachers, and not many people even turned on their camera. So all we were just was just staring at the teacher. And not many people actually could see the teacher anyway, and there was a lot of internet problems. So all we had to do is just sit there and stare at the teacher, while not seeing all our other classmates and their instruments. So that's the first difference. The second difference was that the same thing with the way we couldn't see our teacher. We also had the hearing problem or solution. So the thing is, when you go to online school, when you go to ask us, hey, can you online kids play for me? And you know, when all the online people are talking at the same time, it sounds really horrible. So our teacher just makes us mute ourselves, and he just sees us play, but he doesn't hear us anything. So that means we don't know whether any one of us is in tune or out of tune. While in person we were able to hear each other and to see who was in tune, who was out of tune. Online was completely different. So difference number three was that most of the kids inside our class had internet issues. So when we used the Zoom account, and we could not hear, and people were logging into the Zoom account. And not many people were online kids, and we're online kids because many people had Zoom issues. So when we go into class, some people get kicked out, or some people just couldn't hear the teacher and have really bad connection. And unlike inside in-person school, where we didn't have to worry about the internet issues because we could see each other, so we could see and hear each other properly. Nobody got kicked out of the class. In online class, it was completely different, and many people got kicked out, so you didn't get many people inside our class as usual. Usually it was just like 2 or 3 or 4 people. And difference number 4. So we had to be split apart between 2 teachers. The teacher who was teaching the in-person students, who was teaching the online students. So we had 2 teachers, and we couldn't see the other teacher very well. So most of the time we just went to the second teacher who was teaching the online kids. So we had to play with that teacher. But unlike inside the in-person school, where we all got one teacher, and nobody even had to worry about having a different teacher unless it was for substitutes. And difference number 5, which is the most different thing of all. So as I said earlier, some kids decided to just turn off their cameras. So many kids just decided to turn off their cameras and their mics. So all they were doing is just a blank place, and we couldn't hear or see the person. So when we're just asking the person, hey, are you there? They didn't even respond to us. So there's a lot of pauses, people who are turning their cameras off, and experience that you don't have when you're in person, because nobody refuses to participate and just turn off their cameras and their mics in the middle of in-person class, because that's not possible. And those are the five main differences between online and in-person versus in-person school. And I hope you really enjoyed this video. And you know, next year I'm going back to in-person. I'm so excited to go back there. So is everybody else in our school, I think. And I'm so excited. Anyway, that's all the time that we have for today. And thank you so much for watching this video. And thank you for watching this video. I'm going to give you guys 2 seconds to subscribe before we end it. Are you ready? 1, 2. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a great day or great night or great whatever, and I hope you have a blessed Monday. Mwah! Thank you so much for subscribing, and we're on the road to 1,000. I hope you guys be a part of it, of that journey. Thank you so much. Bye.